Yo, what's up guys? And today we'll be talking about the top 10 reasons why Australia is not real. At number 10, we have that nobody's actually been to Australia. Now, you may be asking me, Ethan, what do you mean? But I have a response for you. Nobody's gone. You cannot name 5 people, not even one person that you know, that's actually been to Australia. At number 9, we have it's all made up. Now, people have been telling me, Ethan, it's not made up, it's real. But have you heard of the things that happen there? There's supposed lots of snakes, lots of spiders. That's not real. Wombats, I do believe in wombats. I've seen a couple in zoos, seen a couple platypods, and they're real, but just not Australia. At number 8, we have the fact that everybody from Australia is actually an actor. Yeah, that's right, an actor. All the actors in the world that are Australian, where are they from? Oh, Australia. Would you imagine that? Also, all your friends that you think you know that are from Australia who claim they're Australian, actors. Trust me, I know this. I know Australians, I know actors. No, they're real actors, they're fake Australians. I can't stand that. Like, really, why would you go out of your way to be an actor? Why are you trying to fool everybody that this Australia is actually real? So, we'll see. At number 7, we have actual reasoning from why Australia does not exist. Now, back in the day, England, our friends in England, they were like, we have a lot of criminals here. How about, we just send them off to a place called Australia, which actually, they didn't. They actually sent them to their deaths in the water. Don't ask me, ask history. They were sailed out into the sea, murdered, and people thought that that's where Australia came from. But they're wrong, so. At number 6, we have the location of Australia. Now, you may be asking, I know exactly where Australia is. I've seen it on a map. I've seen it on Google Maps. Wrong. You've actually only seen it in South America. Now, what? South America? Yes, South America. That's where the supposed Australia is located. At number 5, we actually have an addition to number 6, but we'll add it to number 5 as a completely different one. Now, if you're thinking, I've been to Australia before, actually, you've been shipped. You get on a plane, you pretend to be going to Australia, but actually, you're going to South America, buddy. I'm sorry. You got scammed. At number 4, we have the fact that boomerangs don't actually work. Now, how many of you guys have had a boomerang? Because I know I have. And whenever I try to use it, guess what? It doesn't work. So, whose fault is that? Australia. I mean, maybe their special Australian powers power it. So, I don't know what's going on there. It's a scam. It's fake. At number 3, we have crime statistics. Now, according to my statistics / real crime statistics, there's actually a less percent of crime as give or take anywhere else. That doesn't sound real. There's snakes, there's spiders. How are they not committing any crimes? That's what I want to know. So that means that the escalation should be higher. Like, people should kidnap people. Well, they shouldn't. That's wrong. But the snakes can be kidnapped. That would be okay. Maybe even the spiders. At number 2, we have platypods. Platypods, whatever you want to call them. They're real, and they're walking on all fours. Maybe even 2. They only have 2 claws and 2 feet that also designed to look like webs. They're a mix of a duck and a beaver, with duck bill, duck feet, beaver body. That's all there is to platypus. But anyways, They do not have what it takes to survive in an Australian climate. The atmosphere is wrong, the gravity, it all doesn't match up to the platypus attributes. So that's why it's placed at number 2. Now, this would not be a top 10 video without honorable mentions. So as our honorable mention for today, we have deserts. Now, deserts, they're everywhere, especially in Australia. But nobody can live in them, and apparently there's no population in them. So what do you mean? How are they gonna survive? Yeah, don't ask me, ask the actors. Australians, the actors are real, just the Australians aren't, come on. At number 1, you guessed it, we have the moon. Now, the moon, what does that have to do with Australia? I'll tell you. You know how the moon actually contradicts the waves and predicts its patterns? That's kind of what it does, except for Australia, it kind of waves for it and waits. See, the moon patterns, they flash down onto where the Australia is supposed to be. And people looked at it, they're like, isn't that Australia? And people believed it. But really, it's all a trick. It's like illusions. Except the moon's been doing it on the water. If you don't believe me, look for yourself. It's real, I'm sorry. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe.